So this is the dilemma. Here's the track that comes into my woods. I've just got this little kind of deer fence here just for the moment. But basically, if you look, the clay is so soft. And these tyres, certainly in winter, are just not going to cut it. This is summer, we've had a tiny bit of rain and they're just not going to cut it. You can see, obviously, it rides quite low anyway, the camper. Nothing like the Defender, you know, the clearance of the Defender is ridiculous, but this is a lot lower. But in the summer I can get up here on the summer tyres. Potentially maybe get a lift on it, don't know. But this area back here got trampled by horses from the hunt, the Hampshire hunt, last winter, and they just destroyed it, chewed it all up, and it's just really soft clay. So I need to do something with this area, maybe level it all again, hardcore it or something, and just so it's easier to pull in. But there is some drainage ditches here which the woodland company dug in. To be honest, I don't think they do much at all, and the issue is actually the main track up there just gets really wet and rutty in the winter months. Obviously summer, you can see myself and other owners have driven in and flattened it, but these were the deep ruts before to the side, and it just made it so difficult. In fact, most of the woodland owners I don't think could get in the winter. So we've got to do something about the track. It's like 18, well, more than that, 30 something inches deep of clay. So we can't just dig it all out and then hardcore it, because it's going to cost tens of thousands. So we've got to figure out something. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know. But also, yeah, that definitely, I think I need some mud terrain tyres. But it's nice to be able to bring the car up for it. I've had the woodland now for coming up 9 months, and I've not been able to drive up here. I've parked way down the bottom of the woods and walked all the way up. So it's nice to be able to get up here, and I want to do some woodland camping episodes up here if I can get some better tyres.
A few weeks ago, I uploaded a video on my first camping trip in the Campervan. It went down really well over on my main channel, TA Outdoors, and I was really surprised by the feedback. So many of you enjoyed that type of content, and what was more surprising is that the company that converted my van actually found my video and got in touch with me after watching it. As you could see by the short intro at the beginning of this video, it was clear that the road tyres I had weren't going to cut it for the tasks that I needed it for. And so when Camperking approached me and asked if I would like to come and visit their headquarters near Banbury for some well-needed upgrades, I jumped at the opportunity. Fast forward a few weeks later, and I had arrived at Camperking HQ. On first impression, it was clear that this was a place that had some serious dedication to campervans and the campervan community. I was instantly welcomed by the friendly staff upon walking into the building, and there were some seriously impressive VW campervans and conversions. It took me a while to get around the building, as I couldn't help but step inside pretty much every campervan in there. They have such a big range of custom options for conversions. It was great to see the variety of style, layout and colours that they have on offer.
So this one is quite a bit different to mine. This is the Le Mans version, I believe. So you've got wine rack there. You've got more storage in here, and you've got access to your gas pipes and things like that. Again, more storage in here, and I guess that's your water tank. There's a table slot down there, so it's slightly different layout. My table's normally up here. You've got the hob, a single hob on this one, and tap and sink. And then you've got some lighting just above that. Your top cupboard's here. And another different thing on this one compared to mine is this back storage up here. So slightly different, but still just as cool, just as awesome. And actually this has kind of a darker carpeted interior here, whereas mine is that sort of light grey. Another similar one to mine with the grill, but this one has a different hob setup. It's quite good. It's got the smaller hob and a bigger hob in like a diagonal, whereas mine is kind of side by side and a bit longer over here. So this one actually has more workspace, more worktop space here, smaller hob area, and a slightly smaller sink. But it's just interesting, you can get a totally different layout with the same sized van. And actually this looks like an updated PMS system, a bit more digital. Oh, look at that, very fancy. So just coming in here to the configuration lounge. Check this out for a setup. You've got all the alloys all along here. This is a different range that you can choose from, and you've even got some of these beasts, which are the new off-road setup they've got here. This is the actual one that I went for, so I'm looking forward to seeing that on my camper. Heard great things about the BF Goodrich all-terrain tyres. They seem to be, when I did some research, they seem to be the best ones that come up there. They've got a nice, decent tread on them actually. So yeah, looking forward to testing those out in the woods as well. On this wall here, you can choose, I mean, look at the variety of kind of worktop that you can get in the van. There's such a choice of colours and style of your kind of your worktop space, your cupboards, your kitchen area. That's all here in this lounge. And then over here you've got your upholstery selection, absolute silly selection that you can get. Look at this, you've got your kind of darker shades of black here, which is similar to what I've got, the black and the greys. And then up here you've got some lighter kind of beige colours coming down to your white, and then your double kind of coloured ones here, multicoloured. So a real choice, and actually it's a really nice open plan lounge here. Very chilled, lots of sofas to sit on, little small stools. Yeah, really like this style, I really like this layout. Here's some, by the way, here's the mounts that I use. These, the rock mounts, these are the ones that I used for setting up the projector. If you guys saw that episode, I'll put a link up in the top somewhere, but this is what I used for the projector setup in the on the roof of the pop top. And I'm actually going to get another one of these further forward on the pop top to use with the iPad holder, so the kids can watch the iPad in the car as we're driving along on long journeys. But that's what they're called, Rock Mini. I did actually buy that one online, didn't get it free, but yeah, they're really good. They're by Scanstrut. They're very good quality, and yeah, they do all sorts of mounts for different things. Coming around to the back of the Camperking shop now, and you've got the actual shop that they've got up there, which is all their camping items. Really excited to go and check that out in a minute. You know me guys, I love some of the camping gear that's out there, but it's interesting to see some of the van specific camping gear. And then check out this beauty, this old school split screen camper. It's called Bruce. Those of you who like your traditional camper vans, absolutely awesome. And there's the whole story, you can read a timeline about Bruce's journey and how he got here into the Camperking shop. Very cool though. So just heading up the stairs, and up here is basically their Camperking shop. And they have all these camping items on their website as well, but you can actually come here to the HQ, and all their products are kind of featured, so you can get hands on with them, touch them, test them. And there's things like this, which I think I'm going to need when we do the family camping trips, which is a drive-away awning. This is new to me, folks, remember. So essentially it's like a tent, and this one is a air beam, so it's pumped up with air. Again, I've not used an air tent before, but basically it clips onto the side of the awning on your camper van, and it's got a little quick release system where you can just slide it out, and then when you want to drive away, you fold that flap down or you zip it up, and you leave the tent here at the campsite, and then you're off driving away with the kids on your day out. So it's awesome. It gives you an extra space. It's got all this space inside. I'll come and show you. I've not got a wide angle lens, so it's actually more than you think in here. But you've got, just think your camper van door is there, so you'd walk into here, and then you've got all this space, and all protected from the rain, to have a little dining area perhaps for the kids, or a sleeping area if you've got more than kind of two kids and you want someone wants to sleep outside. Probably the dad, isn't it? Let's face it, dad's going to be sleeping in this. The kids will be comfy on the inside, but that's something I need to look into getting down the line. Portable pop-up toilet or shower, and then you've got your barbecue cooking setups, dining setups over here, all the gas attachments and things that you could need. Sofas, I mean, look at this. What has camping come to? Look at this. An actual sofa that you can take camping. And from the looks of it, oh yeah, there it is. This fits in that little box. That's pretty cool. That's mad.
As I was touring around Camperking HQ with my camera, the team were busy out in the workshop fitting some roof bars onto the pop top of my campervan. This was a pretty high priority for me, as I do a fair amount of canoeing and kayaking each year, and without roof bars, I'm unable to take them with me on the vehicle. It only took the mechanics about an hour to fit the bars. Normally, I would do something like this myself, but when the guys at Camperking said they would be happy to do it for me when they were already going to fit the tyres, it just made sense to take them up on the offer. After all, they are the professionals. Next up was the tyres. Camperking offer a huge range of alloy wheels and tyre setups. For their off-road range, there are a number of options. I chose a set of the new off-road range, which they had just got into the shop. These feature the BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrain tyres, which seem to come up a good solid all-round tyre. The guys took off the original VW road tyres, and within a matter of minutes, the campervan was ready to rock with its new setup. I do a lot of outdoor activities, and my aim was to have a vehicle which allows me to carry heavy goods, like my kayak or canoe, on the roof, but also be able to have access to hard to reach off-road areas such as the woodland. But also I needed it to be a versatile utility camping vehicle, and for me, the VW campervan is just a perfect fit for myself and my family. Towards the end of the day, I had a quick chat with Stuart, who is the marketing manager at Camperking HQ. Here's what he had to say about the place. Well, I'm here at the Camperking HQ with Stuart, who is the marketing manager, and I have to admit I'm really impressed so far, Stuart. It's very cool. What exactly kind of is it that people can, when they come here, what exactly can they get?
Well, it's basically a campervan sales business at the end of the day. But what you can discover here is your freedom to your ticket to adventure, essentially. So a campervan, they've grown in popularity so much, haven't they? I mean, you've got one now yourself, and it's proving really great for your family and your adventures. And that's what it's all about. It's about getting the freedom of the outdoors and being able to access that with something that's really as simple and as straightforward as a campervan, but it's got everything you need in one place. So you've got your cooking facilities and your washing facilities, your sleeping, there's room to kick back and relax, watch a bit of TV or whatever if that's what you want to do. But as soon as you open the door, you're in nature, you're in a brand new place, a brand new horizon every day. Sure. And that's what it's all about. It's like giving people the opportunity to get out and explore.
And I think what I like at the moment is that I was just saying to the camera earlier about the layout. You've got obviously the shop up here where you do some of this online, don't you, as well, on the website, which I've seen. I was just saying it's nice to be able to get hands-on. You know, if you're having something done to your van downstairs, you can come up here and just have a browse and actually be able to look at the camping equipment firsthand.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then you've got your lounge, which I've just given the guys a little tour of, which is pretty awesome. And you've also got your kind of service department down there. So it's like, it's a real nice open plan layout. And I think what I enjoyed when I came here was the friendly atmosphere and the fact that if you have an issue or if you have something you'd like done to the camper van, you've got so many options that you guys have in just one central hub.
Yeah,
and so it's actually more of an experience coming here.
Well, we like to think so.
It's an actual experience. It's almost like a day out. If people have families, then they could come with the kids.
That's right.
And it's a little day out. You've got your cafe bit downstairs.
Grab a coffee while you're here.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's no end to the sort of things you can explore and discover while you're here. We manage the process end to end in the UK, so it's basically we'll source the van, we'll put everything in it that the end user will need. We'll do any of the paintwork changes that are required. Absolutely everything. So your upholstery. If you want anything embossed in your upholstery.
The choice is brilliant. Yeah. And so where can people, if they're looking to find the HQ, where exactly are we?
So we're just outside Banbury in North Oxfordshire. So it's only a few miles north of Banbury, just over the Warwickshire border in fact.
So you've got great access from the north, the south, kind of east. You're in a good location, central hub.
Just off the M40, easy to get to Banbury train station. We'll even go and pick you up if you want to come to us via train.
And then in terms of social media, you guys are quite active on your social media. Where can people find you on the platform?
So we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, we're on TikTok. We're pretty much everywhere. We're on YouTube.
You're fully covered.
So we're everywhere. Just search for Camperking essentially. Camperking limited in some circumstances, but our website is camperking.co.uk. People can find out everything they need to know about all the vans and where they can see them, because we've got dealerships around the country as well.
And I will link, guys, I'll put all the links to the Camperking stuff in the video description below. I believe the campervan is ready to look at.
I think it's ready. I think
Should we go and take a look?
Check out the upgrades. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. Look at these. That's better, isn't it? That's awesome. Love those. Yeah, really pleased with those. I was saying to my subscribers earlier, I've heard really good things about the BF Goodrich, the all-terrains as well, so very, very pleased with that. And the roof.
Yes. See if we can see these.
Oh, there we go. Absolutely solid. My canoe is going to be very happy. That's brilliant. Super pleased with that.
Good, good.
It's a proper adventure vehicle now, isn't it?
That's it, you're all set up?
It's ready. Awesome. Thank you guys.
Right, no worries.
Thank you.
Camperking headquarters is an awesome place to visit. With such a huge range of custom options for your van, it's easy to spend many hours here. If you're interested in getting a campervan, or perhaps have some questions about something you would like done to your camper, then I'll put some of the Camperking HQ details in the video description below. Huge thanks for Camperking for hosting me for the day and helping me get my vehicle to the specification that I would like it to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and keep an eye out for some family camping trips coming soon on this channel.
This is your cloth. Come over here a minute. Lift that up. See this text? This white stuff. You're going to rub it. Get your cloth. There's your cloth. Okay, just wipe all this here, like this. Can you do that? You got it? That's it. You wipe all that. Look, see all this white here? Can you wipe it? That's it.
Cold.
Is it cold? You can do it with your hands? Yeah? Does it feel funny? Is it cold?
Well, look at one.
Daddy's using this one. Just why? Because it's rougher. Can you feel that? Is it rough? It's a bit spiky, isn't it? It just cleans it a bit better.
Daddy got bubbles. Daddy hands.
Daddy got what?
The bubbles.
Lots of bubbles. Ready? You gonna keep your hands in it? No, that's my one. Ooh, ready?
Oh, sorry.
You got it? It's heavy. Careful, careful. Whoa. Okay. Right, lower it down. You come stand this side. Over here. Or there where you are. That's it. Good go. Keep your hands cool. Right. Kids, eh? What colour is that?
That is blue.
And what colour's that?
I don't know.
White.
Right.
We need it to be white, okay?
Yeah.
So we've got to take the blue off like this. See the blue go?
Yeah.
It's all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we use the green, that's green,
Yeah.
to rub off the blue and leave the white.
Yeah.
See? It's like magic.
The rat.
It is wet and soapy, but it does the job.
Like.
You got wet knees, have you? You got to be careful, don't get too wet because you've got dinner in a minute. That's it, squeeze it out over the bowl. Good girl.
I will leave my hands.
You want to leave your hands in it?
Swimming.
You're swimming?
Yeah.
You mean your hands are swimming?
Mm.
Eve, what are you doing? Are you having fun there?
Ah.
You don't need a bath tonight, do you? This is your bath.